My name is Lizzie Herrera, Program Associate in the Horticulture Department for the University of Arkansas System Division of Agriculture. Welcome to the final part of our RCA series, where we'll show you what to do with your trained primocanes and laterals after the floricane harvest season is over. In late summer, after floricane harvest season is over, the floricanes will start to turn brown and yellow, signaling that they're starting to die back. At this point, floricanes should be removed. The thick main canes can be cut at ground level using loppers. Be sure to cut as close to the ground as possible. Use caution to not cut or nick the primocanes or your drip line. The floricanes and laterals can then be unclipped if using clips and further cut and removed from the long arm. All dead floricanes should then be removed from the field. Once the floricanes have been removed from the long arm, the new primocane laterals may be transferred to the long arm. This process should be done carefully to reduce the chance of breaking any of the laterals. For primocanes trained using the traditional method, the horizontal cane will need to be carefully transferred from the short arm training wire to the long arm training wire before transferring the laterals. For fan trained primocanes, the laterals can simply be transferred to the long arm. For both traditionally and fan trained primocanes, the laterals should be clipped to the long arm and spaced about a fist's width apart to ensure they cover the entire trellis area. Notice the canes are all tied to the backside of the long arm, so the canes are resting on the wires. We clip the laterals on the upper two wires on the long arm, but don't recommend clipping to the bottom wire. Clipping the canes individually does work well to have an organized appearance of the canopy. However, it is very labor intensive. Some growers have experimented with using string or twine to hold the canes down to the wires. Depending on your system, this may or may not be an acceptable method. In some cases, more primocanes may be present than what are needed. Weak canes can be removed at ground level during this time. Laterals that grow well beyond the top wire can be looped around and back down to fill in the trellis space, or can be cut a few inches beyond the top wire. If cane transfer takes place in late summer, additional primocane growth can be expected in early fall. We don't recommend tipping laterals at the top wire until late fall or early winter. Thank you for following along in our 6-part RCA video series. To watch any of our previous videos from this series, check out our playlist, which you can find a link to in the description below. Be sure to visit www.uaex.uada.edu/RCA for additional information and resources on using a rotating cross-arm trellis in blackberry systems. A special thank you to the Arkansas Department of Agriculture and the USDA Specialty Crop Block Grant Program for their support of this project. Thanks so much for watching!